Hi there, it's Nancy from Make Do and Make Art, and I'm here to finish that second page that we started this morning, and I finally dried it off and you can see the drips, and it's really not looking anything like I thought it was going to look. So now I'm going to take these distress inks and put them on the page. You watch the page come to life. All right, so let's go here. Once. Some more blue over here. Like that. And maybe right here. Okay, it's starting to come together. And you see how the ink is built up on that. You can take a wipe, put it down on the page and wipe, and it will go very lightly on the page. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the red. Gonna find where we want to place it and just start adding more texture. There we are. I like that. Okay. We'll do it over again right about here. Lovely. And maybe a little here. Okay, that's the red. Now I'll add some green, of course, the mowed lawn green, and we will use a honeycomb stencil. Add it here. Okay. I think we're going to add it down here. I have 3 little images to go on the page, so I'm keeping that in mind as I'm adding my colors, because they'll go here, here, and maybe here. So there, that's looking good. I think I'll put a little more honeycomb over here. Yeah, I'm really liking the green. So let's try some more here. Ooh, I really like that. I think I'm gonna add a titch more red. Was this one, wasn't it? Oops, dropped it. And let's put another bit here. There we go. What a difference, eh? Yeah, I'm liking that. There. Okay. I'm really liking that. Just going to wipe that off before it becomes permanent. Okay. There we go. I like my stencils to be clean-ish. All right. So these are my 3 images. I guess it's me on a good day. There. I quite like that. Okay. Add my images. This is matte medium. And I buy it in big bottles like this. It's Liquitex matte medium. And just gonna put some matte medium on this. This is a terrible brush. So I'll grab one of these. Just make sure you cover it all up. Then you cover, stick it on the page, just put a little bit on top. This little guy. Really like the images from the collage book, Quirky Girls. They've got some great images. And the third one. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Friday here, so weekend coming up. I know for a lot of you, July 4th is coming up in the States. We had our Canada Day, so. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now I am going to stick that in some water. Okay. Now I've made my title ahead of time, and I'm going to put it on my page. It says, feeling kind of swampy today. And you ladies out there that have never felt swampy, then it's just a matter of feeling like you're melting from the inside. There, I like that. Okay, so let's add that to the page. Just put my title on. And I just did my title. I got old book pages. This is the dictionary pages, and I use the ink first and then use my black Posca pen, and so they didn't smudge, because I tried it the first time and I put the black on first and then the ink, and it smudged like crazy. So I love this little applicator. I got it at the dollar store. And so you don't have to big bulky jars on your table. There we are. And this word. Sorry about the planes. I live in a small town next to the airport. It's kind of hard not to hear them. And as you know, airlines don't always run on time, so I can't really plan it. Swampy, and then the last part today. Okay, there we go. Looking good. Now I think I'm going to put black around the edge. So just find my good black pen. Not that one. There we go. Now I can never find a ruler when I need one. So I'm just going to use my trusty credit card. I have to be really careful I'm not putting the black on the pages underneath. I think I'm gonna have to buy a new ruler because I have looked everywhere in my craft room and I cannot find it. And I'll probably find it as soon as I buy a new one. You see my fingers are very, very inky, but I don't like to wear gloves, so that's not really an option. There you go. I normally feel swampy because of menopause, but the summer just makes me glow. So when my friend said that she feels swampy, I thought, oh my gosh, I have got to do a journal page about that. And I remembered the images from the Quirky Girls book. Did I get it right? I did. Just need a little bit more right here. All right. So it's not perfect, not striving for perfect. It's looking real good, I think, though. Now I'm going to take a Posca pens, I think, and add a couple of little details. Let me just find the colors I'm looking for. A little bit of green. You can't see that, so I won't waste my ink on that. You can probably see the blue though. Let's see. Yeah, let's try that. A few more here. And just do a little bit of mark making. Now, I was thinking that if I got some black paint, I could put some circles on here. So I'll just put some black paint down. Take the cap off. There we go. So you look around your house and you see something and think, oh, I have a use for that. And making circles is a good thing to do. Add to a page. They don't have to be perfect. I don't like everything to be perfect, so. Which is good because this is far from perfect. It's just not going into circle like I wanted to. So we'll do one more. Right? Don't really like that, but I don't know if I can get that off of there right now. So I'm going to try because this will probably drive me nuts. So let's go in, see what we can do. Yep. Now I gotta fix that. Okay, and as I am unsuccessful with my cap today, I happen to have a stamp with circles. If I can just get my hands on it. I do, but I can't, so let's try it again. Need a little more black paint. A little bit, and try the cap again. There, that's better. All right. There, that's turning out really good. So there she be, feeling kind of swampy today, and I think I might just stamp a little bit of words on here just to give it some more texture. So just grab my ink pad. I have a Distress Oxide ink pad. And it's permanent, so it won't smudge. Okay. Sometimes just a little something something. It's just a stamp. Just gives it that extra depth. Hard to see that one, but all right. Okay, and then just one more. I think it needs a little tiny bit more texture, so I can take this black paint. Fingers come in handy. I use them for painting flowers all the time. So there we go again. There, don't want to do too much because then otherwise it just looks messy. There you go. That will be the page. And now there's one more thing I'm going to do. There's a product I absolutely love. It's called Glossy Accents by Ranger. And it's going to be clear. And so I'm going to hold the book up so that it looks like sweat kind of coming down the page. Just 1 second. Down here. Trickling down. Down her forehead. This is me. Story of my life. Just have them come trickling down the page. And when it dries clear. Put a little sweat in her forehead. There you go. And so that's the story. There. And it dries clear. It actually makes it stand out more when it's dry too, which is kind of nice. And do some swampy. It doesn't drizzle like paint does, which is kind of nice. It'll just stay in place where I put it. There you go. And that is the page finished. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And have a great weekend. Bye for now.